weed. As the marijuana burn, we can take our turn. Singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the ball like Cheech and Chong and sell tapes from here to Hong Kong.
I don't want a Valentine, I just want Valentino. I just want that neck, I poke her face like a casino. Dito, no, I get it in like a free throw. Shorty wants some more, she think I seen her keep the leak. I don't want a Valentine, I just want Valentino. I just want that neck, I poke her face like a casino. Dito, no, I get it in like a free throw.
I know someday it'll all turn around because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day.
I'm out and all the time. I'm out and all the time.
I ain't been getting high, but maybe a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Girl, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I know this, you think that you know shit. All this shade is coming at me, I'm with the dozen. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit.
It's like I waited my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you, and the dance floor. 'Cause we only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your fun, and dance forever, 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 forever,
You say yes, I say no. You say stop, but I say go, go, go. Oh no. You say goodbye, but I say hello.
I like the view.
You're my best view.
Now I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? And there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? All myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talk, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, feel hide away in the dark. Stick your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you to myself, to myself. Can you come through?
So in today's lesson,
Can you come?
I fell in love. Same time that you're falling apart. I should've known. Thought I saw a sign in the stars, but I was wrong. Fucking with you ain't last that long. Now you gone, now you gone, now you gone, girl.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
I need your love, I need
Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real nigga rock star? This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a clock. My God told me to promise you gon' squeeze me. Better let me go the day you need me. Put me on that nigga, get the bus. And if I ain't enough, go get the chop.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on no pussy and show up in them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your blood, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. I just wanna be big rock stars and living hilltop bosses, dropping 50 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me and leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break her heart. Oh.
So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm. So before you go, so keep your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, you lose. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless.
I'm ready, rain on me. At least I'm alone. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. At least I'm alone. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me.
For all the things my eyes have seen, the best by far is you. If I could fly, then I would know what life looks like from up above and down below. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you dry. Don't be afraid, Cecilia, I'm the satellite, and you're the sky.
Say, that you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say?
What you say? What you say?
That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say?
What you say? What you say?
What did she say?
And you're the sky.
I'm giving you hell. Hold tight, you're slowly coming back to life. I'm giving you hell. I'm giving you hell. Let go of all your haunted dreams tonight. I'm giving you hell. I'm giving you hell. All my life I've been good, but now I'm thinking, what the hell? All I want is to mess around, and I don't really care about if you love me, if you hate me, you can take me, baby, baby. All my life I've been good, but now, whoa, what the hell?
no, it always seemed to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. They play paradise, put up a parking lot. Why not they play paradise? They put up a parking lot. Hey, 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 play paradise, put up a parking lot.
Why you always in the mood? Look around like I'm brand new. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Look around like I'm brand new. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood?
when you hurt somebody. So much to say, but I don't sleep. And I hate that I let you stop me. I'm not okay. Just got you to say I'm not okay. Just got you to say I'm not okay.
Thinking out loud, I could be broke and keep $1 million out of smile. LOL to the bank, checking my account. Bank tell a flirt after checking my account. Pretty ladies like, yeah, drop a butter on your pussy. Cut a buddies on the low, you ain't gotta tell your friend that I eat it in the morning.
I'm not okay.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
There is no one like me. There is no one like me, like me. Take a second look and you'll see. There is no one like me. There is no one like me, like me. No one like me.
Way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
Hate me, still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Raise me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me.
Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be I'm putting on my shades, never let my eyes. I'm looking in my ride, I'm heading out tonight. I'm solo, I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. I'm living like a star, can't stop my shine. I'm flooded to nine, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. I can fix all those lies. Oh baby, baby, run, but I'm running to you. You won't see me cry. I'm hiding inside. My heart is in pain, but I'm smiling for you.
Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh. Shout out to my ex, you really quite the man. You made my heart break and then made me who I am. Here's to my ex, hey, let's get me now. Well, I'm on the way up, I swear you'll never say road.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, like I'm top, yeah, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
I can joke, I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys. And you see me holding up my middle finger to the world, like your ribbons and your pearls. Cause I'm not just a pretty
Picture
girl.
perfect, you don't need no filter.
Cause I'm not just a pretty
Gorgeous, like
girl.
I'm top, yeah, you a killer.
Cause I'm not just a pretty girl. I live my day as
So many people are willing to learn how to trade stocks, but are simply just unsuccessful at it. It's not that you're a bad trader.
I'm up $953, $879, $1,300!
When people come up to me and they say, Dek, I'm just not a good stock trader, it's a whole bunch of baloney.
Oh my goodness, I just made $30,000. You guys want to see a show today? 20 grand in a day so far.
You know why I make so much money shorting? Because the answers are given to me.
$37,000. We're currently up $23,000, $24,000 right now. Let's go! This is high risk, high reward. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm going for $100,000 today. $100,000 month coming its way, baby.
You may not know everything, but all of a sudden, it's gonna click.
$30,817 in the market today. Oh my goodness, guys. Welcome to the stock market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're live. I think we are live. It's time. It's time to get this party started. It's time to get after it. It's time to wake up. It's time to get excited. Traders, we got to talk about this here for a little bit. We got to go over it all right now, because when I take a look over on the S&P 500 at this moment and I see that this S&P 500 starts dropping on down, I don't know what's happening with my body right now, but things are starting to get a little weird. Team, the S&P 500 monster drop all the way back on down, $12 fall yesterday, and we want to see where this is going to be heading towards next. We want to see where the S&P 500 is going to be going towards, because there could be a monster pullback even continuing here, or a possible dip buy in the near future. S&P 500 traders, let's see what we got today. It's going to be a huge day. There's going to be huge opportunities. There's going to be huge profit margins for you guys today. But all you guys got to do is be able to have the confidence to pull the trigger. You guys have to be willing to be able to say, hey, when I have my opportunity, get in on it. Okay, let's have a serious note here for a second. The serious note is today's going to be a day that you can make money. And when I say you can make money, I mean you can make a lot of money. But you guys have to be willing to pull the trigger. You guys have to be saying to yourself, when I have that opportunity, get in. I do not want today to be a day where traders say, oh, I was going to jump in, but then I got scared. Hey, Dek, here's my entry. Okay, I'm going to buy it. Hold on one more second, I'll buy it. Hold on one more second, I'll buy it. You miss the entire move, you buy at the top, and then you lose. How many people have ever wanted to jump into a play, didn't buy in because they got emotional, and then guess what happened? They ended up taking a huge loss. They got emotional, and then guess what happened? They ended up taking a big red candle there. You know, they got emotional, and they said to themselves, man, I wish I got in, but I just, I was too scared. We don't want that. So let's come out with a game plan together that every single person can say, I feel good, I feel confident, and I know exactly what's going to be going on here. So, yesterday, let's just start back to the basics. If you were not here yesterday, the S&P 500 went from 515 and fell all the way on down towards 503. Yes, traders, we saw a $12 drop yesterday. That is one big drop. That is one big sell-off on the S&P 500 for one day. Now, what led to this drop-off? What led to this sell-off? I mean, team, we got so many things we could talk about. We have a war going on over in the Middle East. We have inflation. We have extremely high home prices. We have Bitcoin crashing. We have earnings season coming on up. We have the Federal Reserve meetings coming on up, which we don't know what they're going to be doing. We have so much uncertainty in the market. And that's what's bringing in fear. That's what you guys need to understand. There is always fear, and then there is going to be greed. And whenever that needle is moving around from the greedy side, people are buying. And when people are fearful and uncertain, people are holding and hoarding their money. Guess what, guys? We are not going to see a lot of big time profits when people are, we are not going to be able to buy a lot when people are scared. When people are fearful and people are uncertain, that's where we see people holding onto their money and they're scared to put their money out there. But the great thing is, we don't make money when stocks go on up. We can make money when stocks go up. We can make money when stocks go down. We can make money in all different ways. People just think, oh, the only way to make money is when stocks go up. No, that's not true. We can make money when stocks fall. We can make money when stocks in pre-market before the stock market opens, and after hours, after the stock market closes. We can make money overnight. And then yes, traditionally, we can make money when stocks go up as well. So we can do calls or puts today. Definitely want to be aware of both. So first thing that we need to talk about right here is say to ourselves, over on the S&P 500, which way, right off the bat, do you think that the S&P 500 is going to go today, guys? I know you already have your biased opinion. Feel free to throw it out in chat right now. Do you think that the S&P 500 is going to go up? Do you think that the S&P 500 is going to go down? What's your opinion right off the rip? You woke up this morning, you looked at the S&P 500, and I know you had a thought in your mind that it's either going to keep going lower or if it's going to bounce back on up. So the thing is, when we take a look over on the SPY at this time and we see this $12 drop, let's go over both sides. Okay, let's go over both the reasonings on why you would have who would come out on top here. Is it going to be the traders that are going to be the dip buy, or is it going to be the traders that are going to have that dip buy, or is it going to be the traders that are going to get a sell-off? So these were the reasons that I put out there. I put sell-off. Well, inflation has been a serious issue for 2 years, but shit is starting to really hit the fan. After 12 rate hikes in 2023, 2022 into 2023, we still have inflation much higher than the Fed's 2% goal. The only thing that can do is hold rates. The only thing that the Feds can do is hold rates for nearly all of 2024 or add rates at their next meeting. On top of this, we have war between Iran and Israel, an overbought market, crashing Bitcoin, and earnings season. So the thing is, team, we have a lot of reasons on why this market may continue to go on down. We know that last year, the market moved up nearly 30%, which is almost 3 times higher than the average. That was last year alone. Then already this year, the market is already up, I think, 9% on the year. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's go SPY. How much are we up on the year so far? S&P 500 year to date, we're already up nearly 7%, and that's after yesterday's big sell-off. So the thing is, team, we were up nearly 9% on the year after almost a 30% year last year, after NVDA spiked up 230% last year as well, after Meta spiked up 180% last year as well. We were seeing year after year after year of just chaos and craziness and Are we actually having that pullback? Or are traders going to say, no, Dek, we're going to get a bounce today? Simple as this. The market has seen much worse. It doesn't matter if it's been rates being raised. It doesn't matter if we have high inflation. It doesn't matter if there's a sickness that sweeps the country. It doesn't matter that people are losing jobs. It doesn't matter that there's a high cost of living. It doesn't matter that we have job layoffs here. It doesn't matter that we have insane housing prices. The market has spiked higher and higher and higher on every single dip. $500 support, we could see a very nice bounce play. So, I mean, when we're just being honest about it, team, let's just be honest here. Every single time, let's just go back to a weekly time frame, every single time we've had any sort of sell-off whatsoever, right? We've always had a dip buy right back on up. Now, we can also see on this weekly chart, guys. Let me go over to these indicators here. Take a second. Let's get rid of the 50-day moving average. Remove that. Let's get rid of the 200-day moving average. Remove that. Over on the weekly chart, this is pretty substantial. Notice this green little squiggly line. One of my favorite indicators there are in the market is going to be the 13 EMA. The 13 EMA is what I call the flexible trend line. Whenever you're above the 13 EMA, you're considered bullish. Whenever you're underneath the 13 EMA, you are considered bearish. So really, when we have a nice trend line, usually it's like a plank of wood. It's very straightforward, it's very hard, and once you crack underneath it, that's where you get these nice sell-offs, right? So basically, a trend line is going to look something like this, where we have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Sell those higher lows, that's where you get the sell-off, right? Usually we have something like this. You know, nice uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. You sell that, that's where you get the dump off. Notice you have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You go from bullishness to bearishness, that's where you get the sell off. This is the same exact thing, but it's just going to be a little bit more flexible. Yeah, it's kind of like a rubber band here. You can see we bounce off this, bounce off this, bounce off this, bounce off this, bounce off this. And then when you're underneath it, you reject off it, reject off it, reject off it, reject off it. Then you're above it. Notice where we're at though going into today. When we're at going into today, we're almost bouncing perfectly off that 13 EMA. Today would be an amazing entry to actually buy in, to bounce off that 13 EMA and start moving itself on up. So the S&P 500 does have a lot of reason on why I think there could be a great bounce play. Do I have any 100% certainty? No, there is no 100% certainty. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say, yes, there's 100% certainty that we're going to dump today even farther, or we are going to bounce back on up. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to take a look over on the S&P 500 right here. And I'm going to put some top resistance up near around that 506.80 mark. 506.80 is where I do see some upper shadows. Upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow. I can also see we have a lot of support back on down towards around 503.65. 503.65 is where I see a lot of dip buys. Bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. You can see trying to get a little bit of that bounce and that dip back on down here. So with that being stated here, traders, we are inside of a channel. My favorite situation that could happen today is right when the market opens on up, we get a nice big pullback back on down towards around 503.65. The best case scenario that I think that could happen today is that we start off the day with a nice crack, with a nice dip, with a nice drop, somewhere back on down towards this region, and then we get entries for a bounce play next to this blue line or near this blue line for a move back up to the red line. That would be the best case scenario, I think. But the thing is, why I'm so excited about today is because we have volume, we have volatility, we have activity. The thing is, team, as long as stocks are moving, you can make a lot of money. As long as stocks are spiking, climbing, and ripping and running, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of profit. Remember, you can't make money when stocks do this. When stocks move sideways, there's no money to be making. When the stocks go like this and go on monster spikes, there's a ton of money to be made. And when stocks go like this and go on monster dumps, there's a ton of money to be made. So the thing is, the day after a $12 sell-off where people were able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, today's definitely a day that you want to be trading. Today's definitely a day that you want to be in the markets, because guess what? Yes, there is always that chance that you could take a loss. Yes, there is always that chance that things may go against you. That's stock trading. Welcome to the world of investing. But you need to be able to take advantage of these days. You got to be able to take advantage of these days that you are saying to yourself, hey, you know what? These could be memorable days. The days that are going to be absolutely insane and be able to help your account grow to 2, 3, 5, 6, 10x, whatever it may be. Because these are going to be some of the best days out there. So S&P 500, I want to make sure that we're all set, ready to go. I kind of think about it like I don't even surf, but I kind of think about this in like a surfing manner, as in like some days, you know, a surfer may go out into the ocean and they sit in the ocean. And there's not really any sort of big waves whatsoever. But then some days, guess what happens? The waves are huge. And every surfer is so excited that they're going to be having the best waves of the entire year. With higher waves come more reward. But with bigger waves also come more risk. You can injure yourself. Same exact thing with stock trading. When I see this, I kind of think it's like a big wave type of day if we were a surfer. Yes, there is more risk, but at the same time, there's more opportunity, and we've been working so hard that we want to absolutely crush days like today. We want to be able to make as much money as we possibly can on days like today. We know there's going to be a lot of volume. We know there was a hard sell-off, and now there's going to be a lot of action on this day that we could be able to take advantage of. So I will be looking at the SPY, and most likely I'll be trading SPX today. Just like yesterday, I traded SPX, which is like the crazy version of SPY. Today, my target is going to be about $2,000. So I would like to be able to make $2,000 on SPY or on SPX. SPX is like the crazy twin version of SPY. And that's when I will say to myself, hey, you know what? I'm good. I'm a happy camper, and we're all set, ready to rock and roll. So that is what kind of my target is. My target going into today, watch for a pullback, start of the day, drop underneath 504 or even at around 504, get ready for calls. Back on down towards this call area, we definitely want it to hold above this mark, spike back above 505, spike up to 506, and boom, that could be our $2,000 profit right away. On top of that, we do have some news coming on out here. We do have the week's major U.S. economic reports and Fed speakers Tuesday, we had 9 o'clock. We already had 9:15. Anything at 10 o'clock today? No, but guys, take a look at 1:15 today. What is going on? Fed Chairman Jerome Powell speaks. Whoa, what could he be saying here today, guys? What could Jerome Powell, the guy who basically manipulates markets, what could he be saying coming on up? Well, what do you guys know? Whenever Jerome Powell speaks, what does the market do 9 out of 10 times? The market 9 out of 10 times when Jerome Powell speaks usually leads to a very big spike, usually leads to a very big rip and run, usually leads to a very big climb, usually leads to a very big breakout, usually leads to a very big move here. So I definitely want to make sure every single trader is aware of that Fed Chairman Jerome Powell speaking at, again, 1:15, that could lead towards a nice rip and run. Now, remember, this is not a Federal Reserve meeting. He's not going to say anything too wild or too outlandish, but at the same time, with him speaking at 1:15, we definitely could still see that market, go on some sort of hard rebound. So please make sure that you are all set, ready to go. All right? Now, we want to see the S&P 500 today pull back, get that bounce play, move itself on up. $500 is a very strong support line. 507.10, nice little dip buy off again the 13 EMA. Dek, what about some of these AI plays? NVDA NVDA honestly didn't crash that big for how big the market fell yesterday. Same exact thing with SMCI. SMCI really didn't crash that big for how big the market fell yesterday. Now, SMCI is definitely more bearish. I'm telling you right now, S&P 500 is obviously bearish. I'm telling you, NVDA is definitely bearish. But I do think we could start seeing a little bit of dip buy opportunities. I also saw Bitcoin having a really tough time, guys. Bitcoin has been falling. A lot of the crypto world has been falling pretty big recently. Take a look over the past 5 days. Past 5 days, crypto has fallen nearly 10%. Bitcoin all the way on down to 63,000 at this moment. The year to date over on crypto, we started at around 44,000, worked ourselves all the way up towards around 73,000, then got back up towards 71,000, then got back up to 71,000, and now we're back on down towards around 63,000. So I wouldn't be shocked if we find some sort of channel between 60,000 and maybe 70,000, kind of back and forth until we get some sort of break, some sort of crack or some sort of move on up. So I would say, again, watch your Bitcoin to be able to get some sort of bounce play right around 59 to 60,000. That's usually when we'll start seeing a little bit of a move back up towards the upside. Other than that, penny stock wise, we do have some penny stocks I definitely want you guys to be aware of. One very hot penny stock at this time is going to be PALI. Now, traders, PLAI, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. We have already come on up towards above that 875 mark. I do see a little head and shoulders pattern. I would not be surprised if PLAI has a quick little spike and then sells on off. Coming on up, I'm going to probably say in about 3 weeks from now, guys, in about 3 weeks from now, I am going to be going full force, all gas, no brakes, back into penny stock shorts. I have kind of taken a little hiatus away from shorting penny stocks, but I am going to be getting back into it. I've been working on a new strategy. I've been working on some new markets. I've been working on some new ideas on how to be able to short these penny stock plays. But if you are a trader that loves when I short penny stocks, if you are a trader that loves when I go against these plays and I basically root for them to fail, get ready. We are going to be going back to that, but that's going to be coming on up in probably about 2 weeks or so that I'm going to be going full force. I just want to make sure that my strategy is 100% ready because I am trying to start a revolution on what I'm about to start doing, guys. So please make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go. PLAI breaks through $9. We could spike up to $10. Anything underneath $9, get ready for shorts and a big time drop all the way back on down. This stock does have under 1 million in float, so that is good news. DYNT already starting to fade, starting to get ugly. WISA, that one's usually a pump and dump. PRSO, 210 top resistance. Watch for a pop up to 210 and then a fade back on down. Remember, every single day it's the same thing. Morning pump, short it, dumps right back on down. Yesterday, we did have a social media pump over on KAVL. KAVL starting to get a little weaker. I would say watch for KAVL, guys, to spike at the start of the day, though. So I could imagine KAVL to spike at the start of the day. There is, again, a social media person out there that is pumping KAVL, which definitely I think could lead towards another little spike right at the bell today. So PALI, watch for a morning spike and dump. I think DYNT and WISO are pretty much garbage already, but then I do think KAVL has a chance to be able to spike at the bell as well. So 2 penny stocks that I'd be watching, KAVL, PAIL. Those are the top 2 dogs that I want you guys watching to be ready for at the bell for morning spikes and then dumps coming on up. As for the S&P 500, I want you guys being ready for a quick morning pullback, get filled on a dip buy, and then a spike back above 505. Yes, we could fall even lower, but I do think we have great odds of seeing some sort of dip buy and bounce play today. I cannot predict the future, but that's what I'm going to be looking for. Morning pullback, get filled out a low bounce area, see if we can spike back on up and be able to make some money. $2,000 target is my goal today. If I can get above $2,000, that's where I'm happy and saying, hey, you know what? That's a nice day of profiting for me. So let's see if we can make that happen. Also, yesterday, guys, we did have our double me up 2-for-1 sale. Shout out to everyone who took advantage of that. Guys, that was probably the best sale we've ever had. It was basically like 50% off on every membership. You get, again, a 6-month membership, we give you a whole year. You get a lifetime membership, we give you an additional lifetime membership. You could just split lifetime membership with someone else, get it for 50% off, and then have 2 different lifetime memberships. You could have a yearly membership and have 2 years. Basically, everything was 50% off. That was a one-day sale. It is over now, but the thing was, team, that was probably the biggest sale we've had in a very long time, that double me up sale. If you are interested in a yearly membership or a lifetime membership, I will still honor the double me up sale for probably the next, hour or so. So if you want to do it for the next hour or so, if you want to get a yearly or lifetime, it's all good, but we are not doing it for monthly or a month or 6 months because we were only going to have it yesterday. I'll let it go for another hour if you really were sick yesterday or just couldn't make it. So you got 1 hour if you want to do a yearly or a lifetime membership. You guys are all set, ready to go. Other than that though, guys, I got to get these scanners up because I want to make sure we're getting ready to crush it right at the start of the day. So if you guys want to come on over here, tradecaster.com, TikTok, YouTube, make sure you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll, and let's make sure that we're all set, ready to get after it. Hey, it's going to be a big day. We're about to start live trading, but we're only going live on tradecaster.com. So make sure you guys come on over to Tradecaster. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are not coming over to Tradecaster crew, sit tight, stay ready. I'm going to refresh the live stream, make it private for you guys so that you guys are all set, ready to rock. See you guys then.